Welcome to Redvee TV Instant Fan Reaction, supported by Chapel House Cars for the 2025 season, as we reflect back on St Helens' 46 points to 6 victory over Castleford Tigers here at Weldon Road. I'm going to call it Weldon Road because that's its real name. The Jungle. So, I think we'll start off with the team selection, the 17. John Bennison coming in for Lewis Murphy and Iggy Parsi coming onto the bench for James Bell. What did you make of it when you heard the team?
I think Bennison was a shoe-in for the left wing position. Is James Bell injured? I don't know the ins and outs of that, but I thought Iggy was outstanding.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. We'll get onto that a little bit later on. With regards to the game, the first 15 minutes, we were absolutely, completely in control. Scored 3 good tries. Just looked to be pinning Castleford back and was really a continuation of the professionalism that we showed against the, call it, Salford reserve team playing under the first team banner last week. Yeah,
I thought first 15 we were outstanding again. We don't want to be rushing into things, and saying we're going to win this, we're going to win that, but they all stepped up. There wasn't a bad performance tonight.
No, and then the second 20 minutes of the first half, while I don't think necessarily Castleford were the team on top, it kind of evened out a little bit, I feel, where they managed to get the try. George Delaney unlucky with the charge down that led to the set of 6 that brought them up our end of the field. But I feel like we were just kind of managing our way through the game.
I don't think they had a continued spell. We said it about 60 minutes gone. They didn't have a 5-10 minute spell like most teams usually do, end to end, and then you get a little bit of a grip of a game. But Cass never had that tonight.
Yeah, it looked like they kind of did struggle for a little bit of goal forward, but we're here to talk about Saints. Second half, we just absolutely blew them away. I'm not going to get overly carried away with the Cass side that we've seen tonight and the fact that we've been able to put another big score on the board, but the professionalism we're showing and putting teams to the sword and keeping on going is admirable.
Yeah, it bodes well for bigger challenges later in the season. I think it'll be a bigger challenge next week at Wakefield, and we're stepping up and up from a reserve team to a Castleford team who I think will struggle, but credit to our lads. Thought they were very, very good tonight.
And we've done that for the most of the game. We've done that without Morgan Knowles, who went off. He looked like he was in a world of his own when he took the knock. And he's obviously failed a HIA, which means he'll miss out next week as well. To do it without such an influential player for us. And the likes of Jake Wingfield really stepping up, getting his hands on the ball, looking like he was enjoying his rugby. All great signs.
I think it's great for Jake after, how long was he out? 8-9 months, something like that. It's a massive amount of time. And to come in and put the performance in that he did tonight, I thought, credit to the lad.
I'm going to talk about Jack Welsby. I think he was an absolute sensation tonight.
He's great, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is Super Jack.
Yeah.
Literally Super Jack.
I think it summed up. He got his try at the end, but the tackle with 7 minutes or so to go, when he's dragged the lad into touch, forced him out wide, been honest to the end. It's been a real pleasure to watch him tonight.
Yeah, I think he's one among many that will be proud of the knock that they've done tonight. But yeah, Jack was outstanding, and the 2 or 3 others that you would say were top notch as well.
I'll name another then, Iggy Parsi. Now, named on the bench, which looked like quite a big bench, as we say, we'll wait and find out what happened to James Bell. I'm sure people will say in the comments and tell us in the comments what's happened to him. We might even see it now. We've got internet and are back on the coach and back towards civilization. But Iggy's carries and the fact he was looking for an offload, when Alex Walmsley's off the park, it gave us that point of difference from having kind of more your slimline mobile props to having a big body who pretty much can take a team forwards and a defensive line like Castleford backwards.
Yeah, well, we've got Alex, we've got Matty Lees, George Delaney was taking us forward, maybe not quite to the extent that Iggy did in his short spell. But yeah, when you imagine running at Alex and then Iggy Parsi coming on, and then you think, oh well, Iggy's gone off, and then Alex comes on, and it's a hell of an ask for another team. But yeah, I'm just glad they're with us.
Yeah. So all in all, a good win, a good performance, plenty still to do, I think, still to build on, but promising signs when we're 2 games into the season. That's our first test, and I thought it was going to be a lot closer than it ended up being. But that's our first test, and we've come through it very well.
Flying colours. As I said, it bodes well for the rest of the season. We move on to Wakefield next week, which will be another step up, given the performances they've put up the last couple of weeks. So yeah, upwards and onwards.
Yeah, we've got to be on our mettle against Wakefield. It looks like they've come up and started really well. But for now, we're going away from Castleford. We're about to get back on the coach and head home and hopefully get home this side of midnight.
Well, maybe not. But no more 8 o'clocks on a Saturday, please. Not in Yorkshire anyway.
No, they're not the best.
They're not the best, but you're coming away 46-6. We'll take that every week.
Correct, we will. You know what? 6 minutes or so and done. I think we'll just end it there.
There's a joke, but I'm not doing it.
Very good. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And we'll catch you again in the week for another Redvee TV show.